The most difficult call anyone can get is when there is a trauma nurse on the other end of the line and they tell you that your loved one is in the trauma center and they're in a coma. Those are the clients that we serve. Those are the families that we care for. I have dedicated my life to helping families through that process. And we help provide hope by coming alongside the families and saying, we've got a team here of dedicated healthcare professionals. I remember recently I got a phone call and he could hardly get out the words, "Mr. Toral, my little girl was just hit by a dump truck." I said, "Sir, how old is your little girl?" He said, "Well, she's 18 years old and she was on her way to college today and a dump truck hit her, and they're telling us, my wife and I, they don't know if she's gonna make it. I don't know what to do." Now, I'm not so much interested in money or a case, but I think you've got some information, and if you can help me in any way, I would sincerely appreciate it. Traumatic brain injury discriminates against no one. It can happen to the wealthy, it can happen to the poor, it can happen if you're unemployed, it can happen if you have a great job. The leading cause of death and disability among kids is traumatic brain injury. It's amazing, more so than a lot of other diseases combined. Most elderly that experience a traumatic brain injury do so as a result of falls. And in representing Florida families for over 20 years, can I just tell you that it's never expected. It is never something that anyone thinks will happen to them. And so that's why we put forth all of our efforts to be able to make sure that when it does happen, and when we get the privilege and honor to represent someone who has this devastating injury, we are all hands on deck. We have a team of both legal and healthcare professionals dedicated to serving our clients and their families through this difficult process.